Hello everyone, welcome back to Indiana Kayak Fishing Journal. Today the footage I have for you is from Saturday, November the 13th. My dad and I were wanting to go out and do some crappie fishing, so we decided to run down to Salamonie Reservoir. The weather on Saturday the 13th was really not that great. The winds were 10 to 20 miles an hour with higher wind gusts possible, which is never good. And then the weather the day before had been 60 degrees plus, and it was 37 degrees for a high that day. So it was cold, it was windy, but like I said, we were really wanting to get out and do some crappie fishing, so we just decided to go anyways. Now, the wonderful thing about both Salamonie and Mississinewa Reservoirs is they both have a lot of different coves and things that you can fish at pretty much any time of the year. And depending on what direction the wind is coming from, you can usually find a good cove that is actually protected from the wind no matter what. So that's basically what we did. Was we drove around and did a little bit of looking until we found a cove that we thought looked really good from where we were at. Looked like it was protected from the wind. And then the other nice thing is when you're launching a canoe or a kayak is you can launch pretty much wherever you want. So we didn't launch from a boat ramp or anything. We basically just pulled into a parking lot and got onto the reservoir and went straight across into the cove that we fished. So like I said, just finding a cove that is out of the wind is key when there's a lot of wind, and then being able to launch kind of wherever you want to is also really key to get to some of these great places without a ton of effort and without getting blown off the lake. So I hope you guys enjoy this footage. Got him?
So far, I got him.
Oh, that's a nice one. No, that's a really nice one. Yeah, good one. Throw him in. You got it. Go. Yep, decent one. That's a good eater.
It seems like they're on the front side out here, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know. That's my first bite in a while, to be totally honest with you. That's the first one I've had in a good chunk of time. Just glad I was paying attention.
That's what's bad is getting to that point. That's what your mother really has trouble with. They're not lighting them on fire.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Okay, got him. Yes. I was not on top of that. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice black crappie. I was not on top of that.
Sure, he was on that one a long time.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he had it for a good chunk. That's like a 9.5 incher. Perfect. 5. Bingo bango. Can you believe that? Twofer.
But it's like you said, it seems like the fish are out more off the bank. You got a good one, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Flip him in. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Really nice one. So after about 30 minutes of being on the water, we figured out that actually a lot of the fish, when they were biting, instead of like taking the float down like you would normally associate with bobber fishing, a lot of times like the bobber would just kind of bounce and then start swimming away, or it would lay over. And what that's telling me is those fish aren't coming up and grabbing that jig and then going back down with it. They're actually either already at that level or maybe even a little bit above where we were fishing. So what we did was we actually shallowed up from about 3.5 feet all the way up to like 1.5 feet or 2 feet at the most. Once we made that change, we started catching fish lights out. It was just on after that. So like I said, if you're not getting bites or if you're getting weird bites, like try to play around with your depth, because you never know what might happen after you do that. Probably would have stayed home had I not just said, nah, let's go. Why not? Oh, I got a huge one.
See it? It's a good one.
Oh, it's a big one. Yeah. Wow, that felt like a... You got one too?
Yeah, little guy.
Yeah, I got like a 11 maybe. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, maybe not that big even. It's just a good one. He's solid. Yeah, 11. I'm getting good at that. 8 it. That's 8. How many do you want to go home with? I guess the conversation becomes, do you want 30?
I don't know.
However many we can get in a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, we got 2 right there. Bang, bang. Mine was a nice one, though. Jeez. Mine's about top end of what I really want to keep to eat. Getting a little too big. Yep, another good one. Another keeper. Keeper. What? Yeah, that's like a 10. Yeah. 9 in there. And it's up to you if you want to keep them. You keeping them? Yep, got them. 10. Like, that's why I haven't really changed too much. I was like, man, I was getting bit. There you go. Little guy, huh? Oh, he's decent.
You got a decent one?
I did. I got another one just like you did. Nothing wrong with those guys. Hold on a second. There you go. Drop him. Yep. Drop him. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on this one too. He's right at that right size. Nice. We got like 13 now. 12, 13. Probably think about moving on, even though we're catching fish. It's not like not getting the size we're looking for, but
that's a better one.
Yep, that's a better one there. All right. Well, stick my foot in my mouth.
Maybe you just need to
Stick her out. I've got the anchor down, so we're kind of yeah, we're floating around a little bit.
Makes you wonder, man. We had 4 or 5 bites right there again, and then nothing.
Is this nothing? What do you think?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yep, another good one. Nice solid fish.
Yeah, that's a huge one.
He's like 11, just like some of the bigger ones we've got so far. 10 or 11. Nice one. Yep.
Take them all back.
Yeah. A nice cooler of fish now. Getting some solid fish in there too. Not just the tiny ones. And then nothing. Oh, you mean nothing like this guy? Yeah, we got into them, haven't we?
That's a good one too.
We got it figured out. Further back into here we get, the better, you know? Yeah. Okay. Nope. I got him. Nope. Didn't make it in the cooler that time. I got him. There we go. So before we took this trip, I actually went to Sportsman's Warehouse to pick up a few things. And one of the things that I bought just because I thought it looked really good was these 1/32 neon moon eye jigs from VMC. Now, I bought these just because I thought they looked really good and I had some nice 2-inch shad looking bodies to pair with them. But I was really, really impressed with these overall. Like I said, I tied one of these jigs on with the pink head, and I've caught over 100 fish on that jig head now, and it still looks brand new and it's still razor sharp. And it hasn't bent or, you know, anything like that. I mean, so I'm actually really, really impressed with these. Like I said, I'm not affiliated with the VMC or Rapala or anything in any way. But these jig heads I was really impressed with. So it might be something worth trying out for you guys. Yeah, I'm really impressed with these little VMC jig heads. These are awesome. I'm going to have to use these a little more. They're awesome. Work really good.
Dragging that fish in, I turn around to see and look back and mine is gone.
That's how it always goes.
Just like normal.
Yep.
It's like, how can they pick that exact instant?
They just know.
Ooh, there's a good one.
Fighting hard too. That's a good fish.
He's a fighter. Right on the tree or off the tree?
They're right on. Yeah, it's like a 9, 10. It's not where you can see it, it's where you don't see it that you want to kind of fish. Yeah, decent.
I bounced through there 2 or 3 times and never had a bite.
I'm 2 for 2.
You're right. And you're right there.
Oh, that's a good one.
See, that's the hole you was just in there. Would they just keep biting?
Maybe. Uh-oh.
Another one.
Jeez, we got a mess of fish now. We really do. You know what's that? We're getting to the point where we're going to have too many.
Yeah.
Got one. There you go. Nice.
Okay. And I looked away to see if that boat was out there. Telling you, I'm going to start looking away.
Yep.
Took off with it.
It's ridiculous. This place is such a fish factory.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous how many fish there have to be in here.
Yeah.
For us to just come through and catch them like this,
Yeah.
no effort to it.
Yeah. How many can there, you know? There you go.
Yep. Oh, decent one.
And the other thing is, how many other guys do the same thing? You know, it's not like you're the only one catching fish here.
No. All right, well, that's going to do it for the video today. I actually had to cut out a ton of fish that we caught just to make it so the video wasn't like 20 minutes long. We threw back an absolute ton of fish, but we ended up actually keeping right around 30 fish between that 9 and 11 inch range. So a bunch of good eating sized fish. So we had a whole bunch of meals out of them. I think we had like 6 or 8 meals. I gave some to my parents. Kelly and I kept some, and then I actually gave some to Kelly's parents. So we got a lot of meals out of them. It's pretty awesome. Thank you to everybody who likes, comments, subscribes, shares these videos. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys on the next one.